Today, we will explore the concept of mindful consumption. And we're going to draw on Thich Nhat Hanh's wisdom, of course. And he teaches us that every choice we make about what we consume, whether it's food or media or even our thoughts, can either nourish us or deplete us. And so in his book, Savor, Mindful Eating, Mindful Life, he reminded us that when we eat with mindfulness, we can see that by eating, we can nourish peace, joy, and happiness in ourselves. And of course, this principle extends beyond food to all forms of consumption. Our choices have profound impacts on our health and our well being, and even the planet, too. So, as we meditate today, let's reflect on how we can apply mindfulness to our habits of consumption, making those choices that really foster peace, well being, and environmental sustainability as well, too. So, with that, go ahead and get into your comfortable position, and we'll get started in just a moment. So, finding that comfortable and quiet place to sit, closing the eyes or lowering the gaze, and taking deep, calming breaths. As you do that, settling into the present moment. As we prepare to meditate, let us bring our awareness to the act of consumption in our daily lives. And Tay taught us to be mindful of what we consume, understanding that it feeds not just our bodies, but our minds and spirits as well. So, with each breath in, silently say to yourself, I am aware of my consumption. And then with each breath out, I choose nourishment. I am aware of my consumption. I choose nourishment. You can even shorten it to consumption on the inhale or aware on the inhale, and then nourishment on the exhale or choosing nourishment. Whatever feels right for you with the wording today as we breathe in and out, letting this breathing anchor you in that intention to consume mindfully, making those choices that nourish and sustain your well being. I invite you for the next few minutes to reflect on physical consumption. Think about the food and drink you consume. Imagine choosing these with mindfulness, considering their sources, their impacts on your body and on the environment. And Thich Nhat Hanh said, eating a meal in mindfulness is an important practice. We turn off the TV, put down our newspaper, and work together for 5 or 10 minutes, setting the table and finishing the food preparation. Visualize yourself eating mindfully, appreciating the flavors, the textures, and the nourishment it provides. Let's reflect now on mental consumption, shifting your focus to what you consume with your mind, the media, the conversations, the thoughts, and reflect on how these influences, how it works with your feelings, your perceptions, really does influence them. And imagine filtering those through mindfulness, choosing what uplifts rather than what depletes you. As Thich Nhat Hanh taught, the food we eat can play a very important role in our depression. And we have to remember that the same applies to mental food. So let's choose wisely and reflect. Now, integrating mindful consumption into daily life. How can you bring mindful consumption into your routines? Maybe it's engaging in positive conversations or choosing eco-friendly products or consuming media that enriches your understanding of the world. As Tay told us, the practice of mindfulness helps us to recognize what to consume and what not to consume to keep our bodies, our minds, and the earth healthy. So envision making these mindful choices every day. Now simply rest in meditation. And now simply rest in meditation. And as we bring this meditation to a close, take a moment to offer gratitude for yourself for taking the time to be with intention and to have that intention to practice mindful consumption in all areas of your life. And then, as you're ready, you can gently bring your awareness back to the present, opening the eyes and letting the mindfulness in your choices nourish your body, mind, and the world around you. And thank you for joining with me today.